Storytory 911 bring you a CAS Wednesday video. Today I'll be recreating the Caliente family. I started out with Don Lothario, and I feel like I heavily based him on my own father. My father is Latino. He's from Guatemala, and he has black hair. He has brown eyes, but we have people with green eyes in our family. And I liked this kind of dullish, brownish kind of green that's, to me, it stands out a lot more than piercing green eyes. Um, and I think I was just it's been a while. I'm not recording this live. I wish I was recording this live. I wish I could record live to you guys on Twitch, but I don't know how to do Twitch yet. So we will get there eventually, hopefully one day. But yeah, I feel like I heavily based this off my dad because my dad has a beard just like that. Pretty weird. I though was looking at the Sims 2 version of Don Lothario when I was recreating him, and I was more going off of that, like the OG Don, instead of my own interpretation, just so I had something to base this off. So I guess it's not really me recreating it, it's me basically recreating Sims 2 Don Lothario. And when it came to his outfit, I seriously did not like the sporty outfit, and I didn't also like that he was a young adult going for a another young for an adult woman, you know? I feel if he is going to be a Latin lover, maybe, he's just getting old age and he's trying to find somebody to get that money, and even though quote unquote Katrina is single, she has money. And that's prime real estate right there, and that's what he thinks. So he's like, I'm getting old in age. You know what? I'm just gonna chill before my looks run out, because they will eventually run out, Don. They will. I like the little button-up shirt that I gave him. It's very, again, like I said, it's very like my father. He likes the button-up shirts similar to that, and when I think of shirts like that, it just gives me Hispanic vibes, which, of course, Don Lothario. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be Hispanic or Latino. I like these pants. I really did like these pants on him. I thought they were really cute. However, I wanted to give him cowboy boots because I remember growing up, we used to go to this kind of this marketplace area, and there was a store inside of it, and it sold cowboy boots, and I remember that my father was very interested in the cowboy boots, and that just hit me, okay, I have to give him cowboy boots. It's very Hispanic. And I couldn't keep the short pants anymore, so instead I gave him this light black, grayish kind of pants, and changed his shoes to black because it just fit. So he's wearing it was achromatic or monochromatic outfit. And next up, I changed Katrina. Katrina's the mother of two grown women, so I decided to make her an elder. Basically, Don Lothario is Dina from Sims 2. And to be honest, if that was an AU that they were going for, that would have been pretty funny. Be like, oh, there's Dawn, the gold digger, similar to how Dina was. And what if Dina was the one to marry and cheats on her spouse, and the spouse's mother disappears? I mean, I'd find that interesting, to switch up everybody's characters. Alternate universe. I made her an elder because in Sims 2, Dina Nina's mom is an elder, and I just find that to be just reasonable. Oh, she got two grown women, and so there's this young Latin lover coming after her for her money. Be it's probably close to her time. And she makes a pretty cute old lady, I also changed her name from Katrina to Nanette because her original name, Sims 2, is inappropriate. So that's why I'm pretty sure that's why they're like, oh, we can't have this on our Christian servers. So I decided to change her name closest, like the closest name possible is like Nanette. Nanette is a pretty name. I'm pretty sure it's a name. I looked it up, so it better be a name, or else I am looking at fake names somewhere. And I think it's pretty. I personally think it's pretty. I hope you think it's pretty, because if you don't, I swear I will cry. Kidding, probably. I also like this hair I put on her. It's like old lady kind of hair, sophisticated, keeps it out of her face. You know she got money. And just switching up her body a little bit, making her look, she's a pretty woman, Like, seriously. The dress, I had to put her in a dress. She's an elderly lady. A lot of the Sims 4 fashion does not look good on elderly people. I mean, even the outfits for elderly people, like this one, to be honest, it doesn't look good on her. And it's not going for, like, oh, there's this young man, he wants the money, but I'm pretty sure he also is going to be attracted to the woman, too. So, in the end, I just went with the first dress, because it has that cute red swatch that is OG Katrina's hair color. And I felt like the green eyes with the red accessories, they just go hand in hand. Green and red go hand in hand, just like they do in M&M's. I'm an original green and red shipper of M&M's. I once saw this M&M filter. That's my microwave telling me that my steaks are defrosted. That's, what was this talking about? I was talking about M&M's. That they were like on a roller coaster. It's like an M&M dispenser, and red's all scared, and green's all like, yeah! And to be honest, I literally loved it, and I wished I could steal it from my EL teacher. I almost gave her two watches because I literally thought that was a wristband, but I liked the watch with red on it a lot more than the smaller watch because I'm going for a red vibe, I also thought about green nails or red nails, but however, in a lot of the swatches, the red just, blends in with the dress too much, and the green, it just seemed a little too, tealish or turquoise, or there's like some blue in there. That's not straight up green, and I wanted a straight up green color, and I didn't get a straight up green color. Sims or EA, if any of you guys ever watched this, I want a straight up green color of nail polish, and so I just gave her French tips in the end. Just old fashioned, old school, and gave her some flats because she's an old lady. I bet she'd rock some heels, but her back's hurting all the time. I try to give her some pantyhose, because when I think of old ladies, I also think of pantyhose. But I don't like the colors of pantyhose that are inside there. I know these are legit pantyhose colors, but I did not like any of them on her. And to make Dina and Nina, I decided to take Dina and Nina and morph them together to create a child. That is how I created Dina and Nina, because they need to be twins. And it's not like, oh, they're fraternal twins like they are in Sim 4. No, in The Sims 2, they're identical twins. So I try to find one Sim that looks a bit like Nanette, and two, just one that I find cute, and I think I found a good morph between Dina and Nina with the combination I made. Because, you gotta put their best features together, and I'm, taking away, the extras I had on here because I put in a different family. I couldn't make Dina and Nina not sisters, so I had to go and find another set of Calientes in the gallery, and I placed them, on this household, and then I just combined the two unrelated twins together. I feel like I probably had the most fun with the twins, just because one, I was basing this off of The Sims 2 and 3 faces. I was using both as references while going through this, but I was thinking, in Sims 2, they're cute. they're pretty cute, you know, for like some stupid potato faces. And I also like their mom is pretty cute, so I had to make the twins very cute. You like my Will Shatner interpretation or impersonation? This is impersonation, right? Interpretation is what people who speak multiple languages do, which I could probably be or could have been if I had better teachers when I was in high school, because I took 4 years of Spanish. I wasn't taught Spanish at all by my father, by the way, who is a native Spanish speaker. No, instead I learned Spanish by from two white women. That's where I learned Spanish from. And now I can't understand Hispanic women whatsoever when they speak Spanish, because I'm like, I did not learn to understand an accent of a Hispanic woman because I wasn't around that. I know how to understand the accent of a Hispanic man, with like the Latin, not the Latin, the natural dialects, not dialects, accents. That's what it's called. Dialect is different regions that have the same language but different. Um, but yeah, so I didn't learn properly. I took 4 years, and I wish I knew more Spanish. I can read Spanish, and I can sometimes understand it when people talk it. I cannot speak it for the life of me. Like, ¿Cómo estás? Lo siento. Puedo ir al baño. That is what I got. And for the body type, like in Sims 2, I think that's like very Paris Hilton kind of era when that was made. And so I try to give her that kind of vibe, but with like hopefully a bit more healthier proportions. Like you saw that I was trying to extend her belly, and like sometimes it's there's like a fine line between like overextension and like underextension when it comes to Sims 4 when you're like playing with the zoomers, the sliders. There's no sliders. It's Sims 4. The pulleys. I'm sorry, I just burped. I haven't eaten in a while. I don't know why I have gas. And so I just basically did a twin sister for like the first version I have, and that's what I'm going to be using for Nina. For Nina, even though she has short hair inside Sims 4, and she has short hair, I'm pretty sure, inside Sims 2, so I decided to keep her hair short. However, I really like the swatch with the pink in it, and even though it was like wavy, I just thought it was so cute because Dina gives me more preppy kind of vibes, which is why I went for like a preppy pink kind of combo, which this for sure was it. However, I did not like this pink with her hair. Was my only problem. Like, that pink does not go with that pink. But then I saw the teal, and I'm like, okay, that goes together. Instead of giving her a pink top and a teal bottom, I can give her a teal top and a pink bottom. And first I got this skirt, and I honestly love this skirt. I love the details that are inside the plaid, and it's just really cute. And when I go back to it in like a second, I also noticed there's like a bit of like bluish, tealish kind of color inside there. I'm like, yeah, that goes good together. And for preppy shoes, I don't think these shoes are organized correctly, because I think there's a lot more shoes that are preppy than the ones that are shown inside the preppy tab. But I just gave her some flats because she wears flats inside Sims 2. With makeup, I don't know how to do makeup. I don't do makeup on myself. I literally don't. If you do makeup, let me know, like, what's a good reference? Which, like, YouTubers should I watch? And if you don't do makeup, let me know, too, because I don't want to feel alone. Like, I put mascara on sometimes, so I'm like, yeah, that's it, that's good. Got my eyes looking all wow, and that's all I need. That's all I need, and then I go and grab some lip gloss, and I'm like, that's all I need. And then that's it, because I don't know how to put on anything else. I feel like I passed the right shade of lipstick, though, because I feel like the one I picked out in the end is just too light, And then when it came to concealer, I don't know which one's the right one. I think that one went well with her face. I don't know if it was too dark. I don't know if it's too light. All I know is that it wasn't pink and it wasn't red, so I thought that went well. And as I'm watching this, I really wish. Oh, I mean, I don't really wish, but I kind of, sort of wish I stayed with like the turquoise-ish, tealish eyeshadow makeup, because seriously, it brought out her eyes so much. This is green. It's like, pa! As you see her eyes, like, oh, I have green eyes, and then like, what? And then it's like, ah! You know, it just draws you to look into her eyes. Do you feel drawn? Is she hypnotizing you? Well, now she's not, because she has pink eye. That's right, folks. Dina Caliente has pink eye. But I don't like the pink I chose in the end. I think it was just weird, and it makes her look sick. And sometimes some people like that kind of look on makeup, and sometimes you look at it, it's just like, oh, what happened to you? Do you have the cold? Do you have the flu? And then with Nina, I kind of had a little bit of a hard time when it came to hair. First, I chose this hair color because I'm like, this is Katrina's hair color. Why not give it to her? Because nobody with this bold red color with a hairstyle. And then I also went through and started picking out just a bunch of hairstyles. I picked out mostly long hairstyles. But I picked with bangs, without bangs, straight hair, curly hair. Just to list something, because I know that usually, she's a redhead. In Sims 4, she has curly hair. In Sims 3, she has curly hair. In Sims 2, she kind of has, like, long, wavy hair. But I honestly didn't like it, I felt, I don't know, I gave Dina curly hair. And in the end, I decided to not do that with Nina. In the end, I wanted something different. So I decided to go with long hair for Nina. And I wanted bangs. That's the kind of hairstyle I wanted. I wanted bangs hairstyle. So here's the process of me like going through the different hairstyles that I had left. I'm like, with bangs, without bangs, with bangs, without bangs. And I'm like, bangs. Yes, that's what I wanted. Just to have that contrast and like look like, oh, you have Dina, that's the blonde one. You have Dina with the pink in her hair, and you can see her forehead, and then Nina's like, you know what? I don't want to look like my sister. So she straightens her hair, and she has bangs, and she looks pretty cute. I also decided to go with a different fashion routes for her as well, while her sister is preppy. I was like looking at her Sims 2 outfit, and can you guys hear my dog? I don't know if you guys hear my dog. She's crying and having a fit right now because she got in trouble. She's in timeout. But she's a good girl. She just in timeout. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go with the Sims 2 fashion, like kind of streetwear looking. I wish those sandals worked with these pants. I don't know if you noticed that they kind of look like they clipped. I don't know. I didn't like it. But I like the shoes. I didn't like the clips, so I just went with black to match with the top. And then I went through like some makeup. Again, I don't know makeup, don't know how to do makeup, so I just decided to give her more of like a darker kind of style of makeup than her sister, who has like very pinky. Don't know what I did with the makeup. I try to make her cheeks look rosy a bit, like blushing. Tell me if I pulled it off or not. Let me know if I pulled off the blush kind of look. I kept it in, I think. Did I? I think I kept it in. I'm not sure anymore. And I also wanted like this bold red color on her lips, because seriously, it's just, you need to, like her sister has some pink lips. You gotta have a bold lip inside the family, because their mom don't wear makeup now. And I thought it also went so cute with like the streetwear kind of style. Just boom, boldness. Here's how they look in the end. And I honestly love what I did with them. I am very proud of myself. I am proud to say that I did an amazing job. And here they are side by side. Let me know which one is your favorite transformation of all of them. I personally, I think I love the twins transformation the most. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, which one's your favorites. And I hope you have an amazing, beautiful, fantabulous day. And until next time...